Welcome learners to Form 2 Mathematics. We are looking at angles and plane figures. This was a question which was tested in year 2015 in KCSE. The question was, the sum of interior angles of a regular polygon, the sum of interior angles of a regular polygon is 24 times the size of the exterior angle. Find the number of sides of the polygon and B, name the polygon. Learn. We go to the first sentence. The sum of interior angles of a regular polygon is 24 times the size of the exterior angle. We start with the sum. The sum of interior angles of any polygon, learner, is got by formula 2n minus 4 in brackets times 90 degrees. 2n minus 4 in brackets times 90 degrees. Or in some schools you are taught 2n minus 2 multiplied by 180. It is the same thing. N minus 2 multiplied by 180. So let me use this one. 2n minus 4 multiplied by 90 is how we get the sum of interior angles of any polygon. And we are told that this sum in this case is 24 times the exterior angle. Look at that. The sum of interior angles of a polygon is 24 times the size of the exterior angle. So from here, learner, you express this exterior in terms of n. Exterior, learner, we learned that exterior angle is given by 360 degrees over n. Exterior is got by 360 over n. So you come and substitute it here. So we talk of 2n minus 4 multiplied by 90 is equals to 24 times 360 over n. Look at that. 360 over n. Remove this bracket, you'll get 180n minus 360 degrees is equals to what? Multiply 24 times 360. 24 times 360, learner, you should get 8,460. 8,460 divide by n. Look at that. From there, learner, you ask yourself, remember we want to get the number of sides, which is n. N is the number of sides. Remove this denominator from here by multiplying with it everywhere. Multiply with n there, multiply with n there, multiply with n there, learner. So this and this will cancel out. So 180n times n gives you 180n squared minus 360 times n gives you 360n is equals to 8460. 8460. So you talk of 180n squared minus 360n. Bring these to this side, you will get minus 8460 is equals to 0. From there, learn, this is a quadratic equation. Look at it. The highest power is 2. It's a quadratic equation. Make it simpler by dividing through by 180. Look at this, learner. Divide by 180 through. So you get n squared minus 2n minus what, learner? Minus 48 is equals to 0. So at this point now we have a simpler quadratic equation. We solve it by factor method. That is product sum. Our product is minus 48. Our sum is the coefficient of n, which is negative 2. Look for the two numbers that you add to get negative 2. The two numbers are 6 and negative 8. And at the same time, if you multiply, you'd get the product there. So learner, these are the two numbers. You go and substitute them there. You normally replace the second term, the middle term, with these two. And therefore you come and write n squared, you come here, plus 6 with n, you add an n there, you multiply with n, then minus 8 It's n there, minus 48 gives you 0. Okay, we have just substituted those numbers here. So from there now, we factor out what is common. In this first group, n is common, so we are left with that, minus, you factor out 8, you will get n plus 6 is equals to 0. From there, learner, we can see that this bracket and these are the same, so you factor it out, and therefore you will be left with, here you'll be left with n, then minus 8 is equals to 0. This means that either this is equals to 0 or the other bracket is equals to 0. So here it means that n is minus 6 and here n is 8. Remember, n, learner, is the number of sides. We are looking at part A. What is the number of sides? How many sides does this polygon have? A polygon cannot have negative number of sides, and therefore you ignore this, and therefore our polygon has 8 sides. That is our part A of the question. Part B, therefore, learner, we are told to name the polygon. What is this 8-sided polygon? An 8-sided polygon is called a what? It is called an octagon. So this polygon is an octagon. Thank you, and God bless you. Go and practice, learner.